Pulling transmission on this 2002 S10 crew cab with 4-wheel drive. First of all, we're going to jack it up as high as we can and support it on jack stands or blocks, and then take the front wheels off. Alright, we got her up on blocks because no matter how much you trust your jack, you can't trust it with your life. So we're gonna do the old push test, and I'm happy with that. It's not gonna come down on me. The back wheels are chalked, so it's not going anywhere. We're gonna take the front wheels off. And on this truck, that is a 19mm lug nut. Okay, next we're going to disconnect negative terminal of the battery. And this is a 5/16 side terminal. Alright, now this is a 4L60E transmission. It's the electronically controlled 4-speed transmission with overdrive, and it's paired with a 4.3 liter V6 Vortec under the hood. Next, we're going to disconnect our O2 sensors for each bank on the exhaust. We have this one here, and we have this here. Right now we're going to remove the starter motor. Looks like two 14mm bolts. Right, we're going to remove the drive shafts. Take out those 2 bolts and 2 on the other side. Keep them paired. Also, you want to use chalk or something to mark and make sure that that's going to stay aligned with the differential when you put it back together. Same with the front side. Sensors off the transfer case, and then we will remove that. The hay in the dirt, not gravel. Yeah, darn dirt keeps falling in my eyes, but so this cross member here giving us a little trouble. It's been a tough one, but we got this side disconnected. You need a backup wrench on that side, and you need a breaker bar and a lot of penetrating oil on this side going through these holes to take out those 2 bolts. Alright, time to remove the front wheel drive shaft. Got that front drive shaft removed, or disconnected anyways. Now we're going to take down the transfer case finally. Alright, here we have 6 15mm bolts to take down. It's coming along. Alrighty, the transfer case is disconnected. Now, working on unbolting the exhaust. So far got the right bank done, and left bank is not done, but it's the same thing, just 3 9/16 nuts on there. I had to disconnect the wheel well, bend it back, turn the wheel for better access to the flange there, that all the bolts are out on both sides. This is a rear exhaust flange. You will need a backup. Alrighty, had to grind that other nut, but Got it separated now. So the exhaust should come down after unhooking this downstream O2 sensor. Got most of the stuff out of here. Transfer case is out. Exhaust is out of here. So the transmission is right there. Got the jack supporting it. Lots of little connectors. Need to remove the shifter linkage cable. And there's 2 cooler lines up there we'll do in a minute. So I pushed the starter up out of the way. I'm going to remove this bolt and this one here, and then we'll have access to take out the torque converter bolts. Rotate it using this with a screwdriver. It's just an access hole. Something I didn't explain very well is how to disconnect the torque converter from that flex plate. There are 3 bolts coming in from that side, and you'll remove them from here where the starter was. And down here is an access hole, and I use a screwdriver just to turn that. Alrighty, I got the cooler lines disconnected. Now, the only thing holding us up is those electrical connectors there. And they are glued in, so I'm gonna borrow my sister's hair dryer and melt the glue and then pull them out. Kind of shameful to have to borrow a power tool from your sister, but it got the job done. Got all the bell housing bolts off and got it separated about 3/4 of an inch. Just want to go out and down slowly with the jack. Okay, we got her out. Now I'm just gonna lower it down slowly. Okay, got it dropped. Now just gotta get it out of here. Might have to jack up the truck a little more.